All right, what's up, guys? Cody G here. So we're here with
Daniel.
So Daniel's one of my top agents right now. We actually just got back from a little Olive Garden lunch session. And so far, Daniel has been absolutely killing it this month. It's about his third full month here with our company in the industry. Never sold insurance before. And he's at about 12 to 13 policies sold so far, 13 days in the month. So he's averaging about a policy a day. Every policy on average is about $1,000 in commission, sometimes quite a bit more. He just had one that was equal to 2 of that here about an hour ago. So if you're in a position where you're not making the kind of money you want to, regardless if you have sales experience or not, Daniel is a great testament to what it means to come in here and absolutely crush it in a new industry. So Daniel, what would you say to someone who they're maybe not happy where they're at in life, not making the kind of money they want to, they want something more but don't know where to start?
Yeah, so first I decided to get out of my comfort zone to learn another skill set, right? What I was doing wasn't working. What I've done before wasn't working. And I pretty much caught word that life insurance makes the most millionaires. And I'm a guy who likes to try everything. I've been in almost any industry you could think of, and sales was not one of them. I got my license in real estate last year, didn't do nothing with it. And then my fiance was getting her license in life insurance. And long story short, I met with Cody. He pretty much gave me the background of his story, and I was open. I would say I was open to the opportunity. And although in the beginning I didn't know anything, it was a learning curve. I did fail. I did learn. I'm still learning. It's been 90 days. I'm crushing it. So I'm just at the beginning of my journey. So it's been a transformation. I would say it requires change, right? Changing mindset, changing in yourself, taking care of your body, making that change that you've always wanted to make. So I would say take the risk in trying something that could potentially change your life. That's what I'm doing here with Cody.
Yeah, facts. And we have a lot of new agents we hire at a very, very high rate. So a lot of agents come in, not all are successful. Any company who tells you that is they're lying, to be honest with you. And the reason why is because there's so much freedom. It's a 1099 position. So with that being said, some people are part-time, some people are full-time, some people are part-time at being part-time. And so with that being said, you have to have a lot of structure in what you're going after, and you got to have vision for what you're chasing. So if you're in a position right now where you want something more for yourself, you're open to something new, I promise you life insurance can be the way out for you. And I say the way out specifically because it's not just another job. This is a career. You come in here and you build your business. What Daniel has done over the last 90 days, he's learned a lot, but what he's done more specifically, he's built a business. He owns all of his clients. They're going to pay him every single time they pay. He gets paid as far as a renewal basis year after year. And when it comes down to it, we're brokers. So we work with the nation's biggest companies. We put people in very, very high quality products. So what that means is that when you sell something, you know you're truly helping someone. People thank you. I had an hour-and-a-half conversation yesterday with an amazing couple. Guy was 83, the lady was like in her late 70s. And at the end, they're praying over me. And we were just amazingly divinely connected. And it's one of those things where if you weren't selling something that you believe in, you probably would not be able to lead with that level of heart and of passion. And I think for me, that's what truly makes this important, because when you've done sales for a while, you know, I can go anywhere and I can make money doing sales, but making money while you're helping people, that's what is truly the difference here. And we're in a position to make great money. A lot of people talk about they want to make 6 figures, but think about it this way. Let's say you were to get a salary job right now and you make 6 figures, quote unquote, $100,000 a year or $8,300 a month. After taxes, you're really only taking home like $6,500 a month. You have your let's say your apartment is $2,000, your car is, let's say, $500. You're at $2,500 right there. All food, groceries, gas, everything. You're probably at close to about $4,000 minimum in expenses, probably closer to $5,000, and you have about $1,000 left over. You're not in a position to save or to do much with that. But here, Daniel's on track this month to not just net the 6-figure salary we just referenced there, but to do that 2 of those this month in his 90-day stretch. So guys, there are other opportunities out there, and it's not always going to be that crypto, that Bitcoin, the stocks, the things that are advertised like it's so easy and like anyone can do it. But what it's going to be is the thing that is behind hard work. Yeah. Because again, we have so many people that come in here, and the question is, why is not everyone successful? It's mindset. It's mindset, because we teach the skills, we teach the strategies, but what keeps people going is the mindset. What Daniel mentioned a little bit ago is that he came in and he failed at first. He did. I did too when I first started about a year and a half ago. And what kept us in the game is our mindset.
Right.
The ability to say, I'm staying determined, I'm going to stay the course, I'm going to see this out. So, Daniel, how important is mindset when someone's coming into the insurance industry?
Yeah, so the mindset coming in, you have to know that people have done what you're trying to do. So Cody came in knowing what his upline had done, and I came in knowing what both of them had done along with the other team. So knowing that it's possible what helped me with my mindset, I would say.
Yeah.
Big time. So it was just like, okay, I got the tools provided to me. They're showing me the ways. I got resources. I got the proper training. I have everything that I need. The last thing that I need to be, in control of is my mindset. So with all those components, guys, I mean, you're pretty much set up for success. Also, you're set up with failure, but you're learning. It's good to get that failing out of the way, which for me, I like to get that out early.
It's going to happen anyways.
It's going to happen anyways. So quick. I went all in, right? And I overestimated my work ethic in the beginning. So you could be a hard worker, like you would say, but, to earn those hard, results, you have to put in the hard work. So
yeah.
I think that was the biggest change too, Cody, is I actually did the work. As of lately, I've been doing the work. I was, focused. I was actually intentionally helping the client, and now it's becoming a passion. You had a talk an hour and a half with that client yesterday. I had a talk an hour and a half or two with this client recently, and I helped him. He was 87 years old. So guys, you guys are able to help so many people throughout the nation. It's not even funny. Like,
yeah,
there's just no one to help them. It's an industry that's just not tapped into. But if you look it up, financial services makes the most millionaires. I always go back to that. Why? Because it's a rare industry, but
a lot of people try it, but not a lot of people go all in with it.
Exactly.
And it's one of those things, what you said, it's so important, because you said you saw the vision, you saw it was done before. And it's like Roger Bannister. So Roger Bannister was the first person to ever run a 5-minute mile. Before that, no one ever was able to break 5 minutes. But right when he did it, immediately after that, multiple people started breaking that 5-minute mile and even passed up his record.
Yeah.
But it's the thought process that, hey, this is possible because someone else has done it before. So that's the same for anything. And if you don't have faith when you're starting something, lean on someone else's faith. And that's the importance of having people around you that are bringing you up. And one of my favorite verses in the Bible, Proverbs 27:17, it says, iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. If you want to go far in life, you have to go with someone. If you want to go fast, you can go alone. But it's not just about getting to your destination fast. It's about getting somewhere far, going somewhere far. And you got to do that with people that you actually care about and that level you up in all areas. Right. And think about that client that you talked about. This was the same for both clients that we helped. Yeah. We both made over a $2,000 commission check on that for about an hour and a half of our time. Yep. And here's the thing, guys. The sale was wrapped up in 30 minutes, probably for you too, right?
Easy, yeah.
Sale was done in 30 minutes, but it's not just about making that sale, getting commission. Okay, cool, on to the next person. We truly built a relationship with each of our clients.
That's key.
And because they're both awesome people. And that's the way it works, is that you sell to them, thank you so much. This client, you said, I don't know if you told him, 87 years old, right?
87 years old.
87 years old. So think about it this way. A lot of life insurance companies, they only sell term policies. So you can only get them approved when they're young. Yeah. Then a lot of life insurance companies stop approving people after age 80. Then the rare that do approve them after age 80, they stop at age 85. And very, very, very rarely, we only have one that approves them after age 85. Yeah. So 87 years old, and he still got him coverage. That doesn't happen often. So we're serving the community. We're serving people that need it. And it's truly one of those things where people are always going to need life insurance because people always need it.
Yeah.
Been around forever. Doesn't really matter what's going on in the market, the economy. Another pandemic happens. Hopefully not. But if that does happen, people are still going to be needing life insurance, probably even more. So it might not be the most glamorous thing. I want to be a life insurance agent, but it pays very well. You get to help a lot of people while doing it. You can work from anywhere in the world, and you're in a position to actually make true money that you might not be able to make anywhere else. So let's talk about the income here a little bit. So Daniel, he's been a barber for the past decade.
Right.
Cutting hair, making really good money, solid clientele. It created a business out of it, a thriving business. And with that, he's sunsetting it to come and do this thing full time. And those numbers that I mentioned, by the way, that he's done about 13 policies in 13 days, he's working only Monday to Thursday.
Yeah.
So working about half the week there too. If he was working the full week, he'd probably be closer to 20. And again, every policy on average, about $1,000 in commission. So talk to us about what it's like to leave something you've been doing for so long. Is it scary? Is it fun? Is it exciting? Like, and how can someone take that away from maybe where they're at right now, where they've been doing something so long, but they know it's not the end goal? Do you just make the decision, say, I'm going to do it? Are you like, how do you approach that?
I would say it was all those three: scary, fun, and exciting. So anytime you're going into business, you're taking a leap of faith and you're taking that risk. So being that I've been in business through barbering for many years, I've grown it to be pretty successful, and I still feel capped, right? I can't cut hair forever.
Yeah.
I can't keep living on this income forever. Everything's always going up, and I'm playing catch up. So it's cool while I have the freedom to change my prices and whatever. That's great, but I'm just in the same rat race like everyone else. So for anyone that's doing something, let's say part-time, and you got the opportunity to do life insurance, I mean, I would say go for it. Why not learn a new skill set? For me, I like to be challenged, learn new things. You know, I'm not much of a book reader. I watch podcasts, but I take anything with the sense of like, I don't know everything, right? So
yeah, beginner's mindset
with everything. So for me, it was
so
like
important.
Yeah, going into business, doing this, life insurance, for me, it's like, okay, it's kind of like learning how to cut hair all over again, you know? But now
Yeah.
it's a whole different industry, a whole different mindset. And I say just be open to it. I just go back to saying be open to it. Why not me? Why can't I do it? If Cody can do it, why not me? So
Facts.
you can't count yourself out. If you count yourself out, you already
done.
have a weak mindset. You're done.
Not
so
gonna work.
not gonna work. And yeah, many people, when I tell them now, I've been a barber forever. So when people tell me, oh, you're doing life insurance, how's that going? You know, they got a little bit of judgment towards it, which is fine. If I were to be doing any other industry, it's probably the same thing. But life insurance is a very rare industry. So in the beginning, obviously, it's not easy. People are going to be like, dang, okay, so it's not going that great. No, like I'm learning so and so. And then now I'm able to tell them, dude, I'm crushing it, you know? But it doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter what your family say, what they think. You pay your own bills, right? So if you're trying to make better for yourself, it's going to be just you and then those around you that want to help you. We have here the team, we have the resources, the tools,
It's all
everything. It's all dialed for you. It's literally set up for success. You just got to be coachable. You got to be willing to take the risk to win, but I don't want to cuss, but just F what everyone says. F what everyone says, okay? Don't be scared what anybody thinks when you're trying something new. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. And this is that opportunity for you. I'm not going to stop. You know, I'm going to keep going. I already seen what it's been doing for me and my family. I'm doubling my income from what I was making here with my barber business. So, yeah, I mean, I want to be able to work from anywhere because I can at any time that I wish to do whatever I want, how I want, when I want. So
yeah, facts. And if you guys are in a position where you're maybe not looking to transition full time because you're not still sold on what the whole process is, just get licensed. Take the first step. So we actually met and he wasn't licensed, but his fiance was in the process of getting licensed with a different company. It turns out she was getting paid about 3 times less than we pay here.
Yeah.
So when we talk about quote unquote life insurance, it's not the whole industry. You got to do your due diligence because specific companies are going to pay you a lot more, a lot less. Some companies are built like an MLM where your entire method is to recruit people, bring them in so you can sell to their friends and family so they can recruit more people. Here it's more of a sales job. You don't have to recruit anyone. There's leads you work. You call up the leads that want life insurance and you sell that to them. So with that being said, if you're interested in getting licensed, reach out to myself or to Daniel. We're going to have our info in the description here. We'll help pay for your pre-study. It's usually like $50 to $200, depending on where you get it from. Our company will just take care of that fee for you. All you got to do is pay for your licensing for the state. It's a good thing to have because you're now a licensed life insurance broker in the state. You always have that. It's yours. It lasts for 2 years. So definitely at least get it to take that first step and see what comes from it. Whether we have some people that just sell on social media, they promote their business like every other real estate agent does, friends, family, and they just leverage and utilize networking and word of mouth. Or we have some people who do none of that, but they just consistently work leads. They buy leads, they call leads, they close them, which is scalable. If you're in a position right now where maybe you are making good money, 6 figures, doing solar, real estate, mortgage, car business, etc.
Cutting hair.
Yeah, cutting hair, but you're capped, like he said. Exactly what he said. There's a ceiling. Only so many haircuts you can give in a day. Only so high you can raise your prices, right? Usually you make more money by either enrolling more clients or by charging more money.
Yep.
That's it. Or you charge an upsell in the back end. You increase the LTV, the lifetime value of your client. But here we can make $500 on a policy, $1,000, $3,000, $5,000. You can make $20,000 commission on a policy. And when you do that, it's never screwing the client over. You just get to raise the rate if you want to. It's not. They get more insurance for that. So a lot of different ways to make money. You can make money on your own sales. You can make money by having a team and your team's revenue. You get carrier bonuses. You get renewals every year. A lot of different ways. But more importantly, it's something you can truly build for yourself, right? Most people are going to watch this. You're probably working a W-2 9-to-5 job, and nothing wrong with that at all, but you're doing it to help make someone else's dream a reality, to help make someone else rich. Here, you have the ability to actually truly create something for yourself because you're so close to full ownership, where you own that book of business. You own everything that you do. So that's why if you're going to work 40 hours for someone else, invest that time and work for yourself. So with that being said, Daniel, what would you have to say as we close out here for someone who's maybe on the fence about getting their license? Like, that sounds cool, but like, what would you say if they're on the fence? What's your recommendation for that?
If you're on the fence, you have nothing to lose but time and maybe some money, right? The quicker you get licensed or quicker through getting contracted and everything, the sooner you'll get to making money and really understanding what this business can do for you. So don't be on the fence. What's the worst thing that can happen? The course is provided for you. You could pass your test within like 10 days and already write your first $1,000 policy, you know, and be well on your way. So one policy can be what you're doing right now in 1 week or 2, right? So
straight up,
I mean, even if it's got to be part-time, guys, go for it. You have nothing to lose. If, you know, I still cut hair, but pretty soon here I'm not. Like, I cut Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I made the time available to do life insurance the rest of the days, and it's been paying off. If the little time that you got, don't spend it doing stuff that doesn't make you money. Yeah. Okay? So here I'm actually able to free up my time with the money that I make. If I want to, you know, not cut hair on Saturday anymore, I could just go do whatever I want, or I could dial. But just don't be on the fence. Go for it. Go for it. Take the risk. Win. Do it for yourself. Be the one that's going to change the family generation, you know. Be that person. You could do it. Why not me? Why not Cody?
Straight up. If someone else can do it, and it doesn't always have to be those people on social media that have these crazy lifestyles or jobs. You wonder, are their parents rich? They have a trust fund? Are they just like the top 1% in their company? Like, no, like you said, you could be making a few $1,000s a week just selling a few policies. It's not that deep. No. Some people do it and they're good just making $5, $6, $7 grand a month. Hey, my bills are paid. Everything's cool, I'm comfortable. Beautiful. We have people that come out of retirement to do this part-time. So it can cater to so many different types of people. And we have a system that works. All you got to do is follow the system. Nothing you got to think about, just execute. If you want to execute and make 2024 one of the greatest years of your life financially, or set it up to make the next year very good, reach out to me, reach out to Daniel. We're going to be happy to walk you through. You'll be learning directly from us as we guide you to build this business. See you guys soon. Have a great day.